Welcome everybody to Planet of NY Sports. Here we talk Yankees, Mets, Giants, Jets, and a little bit of the Knicks and Nets. So today, week one is starting tonight. Chiefs, Lions. Is Kelsey gonna play? We shall see. He's a game time decision. So, Rodrick, we're going to start off with you. We're going to give some predictions. This is just going to be a week one thing, folks. We're not doing this every week unless, suddenly this video actually does well. And then fine. We'll do one of these every week. And actually, maybe we will do one of these every week, or we'll try to mix it in because sometimes we'll be busy. But if we don't have anything going on, sure, why not? We'll just we'll do this occasionally. All right, Rodrick, you can take it away. Let's go.
All right, we will start in the top left of your screen with the Indianapolis Colts hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think this is a pretty straightforward one. I'm not going to waste too much time on it. I think Jacksonville wins. I'm going to give scores. I really don't care, though. I think we're going to go 27 to, 18. That's a weird score, but I like the Colts to put up some points, but I think Jacksonville wins in the end. Moving on to the Browns and the Bengals. Shout out to Jaden. I have the Cleveland Browns winning this game.
What?
A couple of reasons, John. I just want you to hear me out. Joe Burrow is 1-4 against Cleveland in his career. The Bengals have historically, in Joe Burrow's history, in the Joe Burrow era, have not started well. They started 0-2 last year. Let's not forget that. And the Browns have a good defense. They have Nick Chubb. I'm not going to mention their quarterback, but I have the Browns winning this game. It's going to be close. 23-20, something like that. But I have the Browns winning this game. Moving on to the next game. Not going to waste any time on it. CJ Stroud, you're not there yet. Lamar Jackson wins. They're going to put up like 50. All right. Another boring game that nobody wants to see. The Broncos and the Raiders. It's in Denver, so I'm going to pick the Raiders. That's my logic. That's all the logic I can put into that game. Yeah. Then the Dolphins and the Chargers. I think this would be a really good game. The Dolphins, pretty high on them, but I'm a massive Justin Herbert fan. I know Russell is too. The Chargers at home, they're probably going to have a little chip on the shoulder after what they did in the playoffs last year. So we'll go with the Chargers to win that game. Bills Jets. There we go. Moving on. Chiefs Lions. Again, let's just move on. Niners Steelers, another upset here. I have the Steelers winning. It's in Pittsburgh. The Niners have not gotten off to great starts in years past. Nick Bosa, glad he got extended, but I like the Steelers team this year, and they usually beat a team that they shouldn't beat, especially early on in the year. Moving on. Saints Titans. This game is boring. It's in New Orleans. It's hard to win in New Orleans. I'm going to pick the Saints. I have them winning the division, by the way. I don't know if I said that before. Eagles Patriots, let's not waste our time. Eagles win that. Cardinals Washington, post Dan Snyder era. If the Commanders lose this game, there will be serious issues. The Commanders should win this game. Moving on, Panthers Falcons. This is a tough game to call. Two young offenses with two not great, but good defenses on both sides of the football field. I'm gonna go with the Falcons just because I like their defense a little bit better, and they're facing a rookie quarterback. So we're gonna go with the Falcons. The next game. Let's not waste our time. Moving on. This game. Russell so pissed off. This game. This is a big game. Because as an NFC North fan, these two, they don't like each other. And all off season, the Bears fans have just been yapping and just running their mouth. And I hate the Packers. But I want to see Jordan Love go into Soldier Field, beat the Bears. And yeah, I like that. Rams Seahawks, let's not waste our time. The Seahawks are going to win that game. The Rams, at least you got your ring. And this last game, surprise, surprise, the Giants are going to win this game. I like them. Primetime football, divisional opponent. Week one, you got the momentum of last year's alleged playoff win over the Vikings coming into this game. And I don't trust Dak Prescott. I mean, let's be real. Like LaShawn McCoy said, Dak Prescott, not good. Not good. So, yeah, those are my predictions. Hopefully, Russell let me know what you think. Lets me knows what he thinks. Lets me know what he thinks, and that's it. There you go.
Okay. So I'll just go down the line here, like in terms of what you think, and then I'll do mine after. I I'm not gonna say what I agree with. I can see some of the upsets here. I can get behind it. My list is gonna look a tiny smidge different, I would say, and then we can talk about it after. All right, so let me reset it here. Yeah, like this is not bad. This is not bad. I, I'd probably change like a few things here. So I'm gonna reset it anyways. Let me like update it. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with the Jags and the Colts. Like Rodrick said, there's literally no point for me to even like give a reason for this, to be honest. Like Anthony Richardson, unproven rookie QB. I don't know how the Colts are gonna look this year. The Jaguars, I'm expecting big things from the Jaguars. I'm expecting at least 10 or 11 wins, especially facing the NFC South this year. I'm expecting some more wins from the Jaguars, so I'm going to go ahead with the Jaguars. Now, Rodrick has brought up a good point, a really good point, that, you know, Joe Burrow doesn't really seem to do well against the Browns. That is fair. Do I think the Bengals are going to split with possibly every single team in the division? That's a possibility. I can see them dropping a game to Baltimore. I can even see them dropping a game, in Pittsburgh. I can see it. Do I think they're going to lose this game? Joe Burrow's playing. The Browns, Deshaun Watson, Mr. Happy Ending himself with the massages.
Massage marauder.
I don't know how Deshaun Watson's going to look. So I'm going to go with the safe bet, and I'm going to say 24-21 Bengals. I can see it going either way, though. I can see the Browns winning this game. I can see them winning this game. That's why I only put the Bengals winning by 3. I think this game will be close, and I would not be surprised if the Browns do win this game. Now, like Rodrick said, I'm not even going to waste time here. Baltimore, the Texans, let's not do it. CJ Stroud against this Baltimore team, it's just not going to happen. Broncos Raiders. Like Rodrick said, this is a very boring game. Nobody cares about this game. Russell Wilson versus Jimmy G. Meh. Sean Payton's coaching debut with the Denver Broncos. This is going to be an indicator of, could the Broncos be slightly better than last year? This is going to be an indicator here. Could they win this game? Sure. Does anybody care?
Absolutely not.
Nobody. This game, like both of these teams, or neither of these teams, I don't see any of them making the playoffs. Either of them. I just don't. I see the Chargers and the Chiefs finishing ahead of them. I think these two will split. Now, as to who's going to win this game, I can give it to Denver and say Sean Payton makes Russell Wilson look better, which I think may actually happen. Maybe Russell Wilson will play a tiny bit better than last year. Maybe. Okay, fine. But Jimmy G always plays well early on sometimes. But then he gets hurt later in the year. And then, 49er fans can tell you this. Then they end up hating the guy afterwards because he doesn't play. Jimmy G, I'm not wishing injury on the guy, but Jimmy G is very injury prone. He's very injury prone. I think we all know this. Could I see the Raiders winning this game? I'm going to give the Raiders the slight edge with Devontae Adams. I don't know the Broncos situation with Jerry Jeudy. So I'm going to go Raiders by, let's say, a touchdown. Next, Chargers-Dolphins. The better quarterback is Justin Herbert. It's not even close. This is the quarterback that Miami should have took. They should have took Justin Herbert. Look, hear me out here. And yes, I know I'm biased. I have 2 Justin Herbert jerseys. Yeah, I get it. Okay, fine. But imagine Justin Herbert with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Can we just think about that for a second? Can we just think about that? That would be scary. That would be scary. I would probably say Miami's winning that division. I can, because I'll get into it a little more with the Bills and Jets. You know, there will be a separate video on that. But I've been quoted. I've said that I think the Bills are going to take a step back this year, like a tiny smidge. Josh Allen is he's getting a little more turnover prone, and I think part of it, Brian Dable leaving, this may be a hot take, but he hasn't looked the same. He hasn't looked the same since Brian Dable left. I'm just saying.
It's been 1 year.
I know it's been 1 year, but just look. He took a step back. He took a step back, and we'll see. We'll see. You know, maybe he regains form, and I'm wrong. Okay, fine, but I think that's a tiny, like, you know, some of it has to do with Dable leaving, because you know he's going back. Like, I'm not saying he's going back to how he looked as a rookie. He was pretty terrible when he was a rookie, and you know those first 2 years. Okay, fine, but he's taking some steps. He's taking some steps back. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, I'm going to say the Jets are going to win this game. I'm going to give my reasons as to why in another video. I know Rodrick disagrees with that, but I'm more higher on the Jets than he is. Rodrick doesn't think the Jets will even really make the playoffs. So, all right, and we're not going to get into that right now. There will be a separate video on that. Now, Chiefs-Lions, even if Kelsey doesn't play, I'm still going to take the Chiefs here. Like, just because they're at Arrowhead, the Lions, I think the Lions can make this game close. I think it can be close. I'm not gonna lie. I think it can be close, especially with no Kelsey. And if Kelsey does play, will Kelsey be a decoy, or is he gonna actually, you know, produce? Like, well, what is Kansas City gonna do? All right, fine. I can see the game being close, but just because they're at Arrowhead, first game of the year, I think the Chiefs are going to pull this off by, give me, 28-24. Sure. Okay.
Mahomes, part 2.
Now, next game here. Rodrick did bring up a very good point about the Steelers, you know, always winning a game that they shouldn't win early in the season. I would give this game to the Steelers. I was already on the Steeler train when it was looking like Nick Bosa was not going to play. I was like, oh, I think the Steelers can win this game. Nick Bosa is back. Because of that, I'm going to say the 49ers, but I think this is going to be – what?
I thought he wasn't playing because he hasn't been practicing over the offseason.
I'm pretty sure he's going to play against the Steelers.
I'm tweaking. My fault.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be playing against the Steelers. And the Steelers have been practicing like as if Bosa was playing anyway, so you know, maybe it won't matter, but I don't think this is going to be a very like high scoring game here. I don't think it will be. I think it'll be a slobber knocker with the defenses. I think will give me like a 20-17, 17-14, something among that range. I don't think this will be a very high-scoring game. I'll be surprised. But I'm going to go with San Francisco. Now, Tennessee and the Saints. Boring game. Who really cares? Just because the Saints are in New Orleans, I guess I can say the Saints. You know, this is just such a boring game. The Titans are going to be pretty mid this year. Win 7 games at most. DeAndre Hopkins is there. I can't really think of like anything, you know, too positive to say about the Titans. I mean, Derrick Henry will probably do well, but is Tannehill going to really, you know, do well against this Saints defense? I don't think so. I just don't think they're going to win this game. I'm not even going to bother talking here, Philadelphia, and I'm not going to give Philadelphia any credit on this channel. I don't care, but the Patriots are not going to be good this year. That's just the end of it. They're not going to be good.
We'll beat them week 2. Don't worry. We'll beat them week 2.
You and I both know that is not happening, Rodrick.
Save the clip. Save the clip.
I will save the clip because you guys are not beating the Eagles on prime time.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
If this was like, if you guys were in Minnesota and And
I'm
it
gonna
was
say
like,
this for after the video, but just hold that thought, Russell. Just please hold that thought. Just
okay,
finish this first.
all right, all right. Next, like Rodrick said, if any team loses a game to the Cardinals, I think you need to do some seriously, some just evaluating the rest of your roster, because the Cardinals are going to get the number one pick this year. I have been quoted on saying that, as I think the Cardinals will only get at max 4 wins, probably even less than that. Kyler Murray is not going to be returning until week 10.
0-17.
Yeah, they may. I only see them. I only had them winning 2 games, and I was being generous, trying to be somewhat realistic here. But the Cardinals are not a good football team. And apparently Caleb Williams, now I don't think Caleb Williams even wants to get drafted by the Cardinals, because he said that he may play another year in college if he doesn't like the team who has the number 1 overall pick. And that to me sounds like, I don't know if he likes Arizona. So I'm going with Washington. Now, this game is a tricky one. This is another one I have no interest in. But I want to see how Bryce Young plays. I want to see how he plays. I want to see how this O-line is going to look for him, because in preseason, he didn't get a lot of protection. Pause. Not like that. But he didn't get a lot of protection from his O-line. He didn't. Let's just say that. Do I think there will be a split here? Yeah, I think there's going to be a split this season. This division is pretty bad. I think the Saints will probably win it with a 9-8, 10-7 record. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to say the Falcons lose this game, and by two. And that's weird. I know. I think the Panthers are going to win this game for some reason. I think Bryce Young, maybe they pull it out. Maybe. Pause. Yeah, pause. I'm not even going to bother on this one. The Bucs are terrible. Yeah, Vikings. So let's not even No, the Bucs are not good, Rodrick. Don't you're really gonna say
I'm not. That's why I said don't take any time on it, because I'm not. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Because if you guys lose to Baker Mayfield,
yo, shut up. Moving on.
All right. Bears, Packers. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say the Bears win this game. I think the Bears are going to beat the Packers for the first time in a long time. I think Rodgers not being there. I think the Bears. I know the Bears have been talking a lot of smack. I get
they have.
But I have not seen anything from Jordan Love yet that's going to make me think, oh, this guy's going to go in there. He's going to, I haven't seen it yet. He needs to prove that to me personally. And I think they'll split, but I can just see the Bears winning this game. I think the Bears are going to improve a tiny smidge from last year. I don't think they're going to be first overall pick bad. I think they can get 3 or 4 more wins, maybe go 6-11, 7-10. I think the Bears can improve this year. Now, I'm not going to waste time here. Seahawks. The Rams are not good, and the Seahawks, Geno Smith. Now, there has been a question of could Geno Smith possibly regress? I'm not sure, but with them drafting JSN, and they already had DK and Tyler, they got these guys on offense. I don't know if Geno's going to regress. I don't know, but I'm still going to go ahead. They're playing in Seattle. I'm taking the Seahawks. Now, here's the one you've all been waiting to hear from me. There will be an explanation on why I picked this team in another video. We're going to be doing separate pre-games for that. That being said, this is a very tricky game. This can go either way. It can go either way. We're playing at MetLife.
New Jersey Giants. Sorry.
Okay, Rodrick.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna. Part of me.
Come on, Russell. Come on.
Part of me. I can't pick the Cowboys as a Giant fan. I can't do it.
Yes, Russell.
There's just always this part of me that just gets nervous when I see other people starting to actually pick us. It starts to just make me a little mad, because I like being disrespected by, other analysts and stuff.
You're
I like
literally
it.
a Yankees fan. What are you talking about?
Okay, that's different. And I don't like when people pick the Yankees either because that's always the kiss of death. But this is very tough for me. It's tough because, like I said, the Giants are heavy favorites, or not heavy favorites, but I'm hearing people saying, "Oh, the Giants may win the division." Yeah, go ahead, Rodrick.
A little bit of breaking news: Travis Kelce is not playing tonight.
Oh, am I going to change my? No, I'm still not changing my.
No, I'm not. They
I
have that guy named Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, exactly. I still think the Chiefs will win this game. Like I said, it may be closer than but I still think the Chiefs will win this game. It may be close, but I just don't trust the Lions. Jared Goff's good. He's like, but but he's not going to go to Arrowhead prime time.
Walmart Kirk Cousins right there.
Right. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think you described him pretty well. But going back to Giants and Cowboys, I'm not going to give too many reasons here. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the pick. All right, let's do this. All right. Yeah, that's what I think.
You're not a real person. Oh my
It's going to happen. No, sir.
Oh, yes, Russell.
No, sir. Giants. Like I said, I'm not going to get into the reasons why because there will be separate videos on that. But I think the Giants, and let's say they don't win this game. All right. I think they'll split with the Cowboys. I think they'll split. I don't think we'll get swept, even though we haven't beat Dak Prescott since 2016, which is kind of that's something. But I think it can be done. I think it can be done at home. We're at home.
Dimes.
I think it can be done. Darren Waller. Hey, if Darren Waller stays healthy, I'm not gonna do the whole, let's go. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm gonna stay calm here. I'm not gonna get overexcited. I'm not gonna do take that, Rodrick. I'm not gonna do it.
I hate when you do stuff like this.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I promise. I am not going to do it because right now I'm on the fence. But I think the Giants will pull it out. Now, if you can do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, give me a comment, give me your predictions on how you think week 1 will go. We'll see you all in the next video. Let's go Giants. Let's go Jets. Let's go Vikings, I guess, because, you see Rodrick over there. So let's go Vikings, I guess. And I can't even say, the Eagles are going to lose because the Eagles are going to beat the Patriots. So,
Mac Jones.
I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.